Hey guys, welcome to another video today. It's an F1 2015 hot lap and setup around, obviously, of course, the United States circuit, and we're going on to our flying lap here around the circuit. It's quite an enjoyable circuit for me. I've had to find like a good setup, and it's quite difficult to find a good setup around here. So here we go. We did a 37.5 before, but here we go on to our flying lap around here, down to the first corner, down the second gear, and it's quite tricky to get a lot of oversteer out of this corner. So you're trying to like balance it, and you just try to turn right a little bit more, so you balance out the oversteer a little bit to get the power down. And through this section, just like Marcus and Beckett's, like Silverstone, left and right, and then left again, and you just get it just right there. Down the fifth gear, just carry the speed through, down the fourth, and just hang it in there, and just keep your throttle down, because that's what we want to do, is gain as much speed through this section as possible. And here's quite difficult, because if you get on the throttle there too early, you'll snap the car in that corner, and you'll lose a lot of speed. So here we go, the seventh gear, down the second gear, hitting this corner. It's pretty tight as well, another hairpin. Not ideal for the setup, because you have to change the setup so it's actually adapted better, but that's not too bad. A good exit from that corner, down this back straight, and you'll be hitting, at least, a lot of gears here, a lot of MPH down the straight, about 205 you'd be hitting, so about 200, we're hitting about 212 before hitting the brakes again, down the second gear, hitting that corner just like, getting a little bit wide there, not the best of corners there for us, but not too bad. Down the second gear, once again, this is quite tricky actually, you got to plant your power just right here, and which we do, don't get too much oversteer through there. Down the second gear, just carry the speed through, didn't clip the apex for that corner, but it's not too bad, got a nice exit, and this is a very tricky section on this game, you can't take this flat out, and you have to lift off mid-corner, which we did do, which is not too bad, and carry the speed through, and this is quite difficult on this game as well. Down the fourth gear, chuck it in there, do a bit of a track extend, not the best, but not too bad. Down the second gear, last corner, clip the apex, very nicely done, get in and power down, and that's a lap of the Circuit America's circuit, a 137.2 I think it was. Yes, it was a 137.289, so that's pretty decent, not a bad lap from us. I couldn't really match it, so going on to the replay now, and here's the replay of the lap before we show you these guys before we move on to the setup. But yeah, not a bad lap from us, pretty decent. Car felt really good, so I hope you guys are enjoying these hot laps and setups. For me, this was not the fastest lap I could do. I could go a bit faster. I tried doing it earlier, going a bit faster afterwards, but I just couldn't hook up the lap again. From around here, it's all about momentum, and the first sector really dictates your lap a little bit. You got to hit the first sector just right, and then the rest of the lap you just got to get spot on. To be honest, the first sector defines your lap. So for me, it was quite a good lap for me. It wasn't too bad, but I could improve it. I think within time it could be improved, but not bad from us. I don't know what our next hot lap will be. I released Mexico last, so we'll see what the next one will be. I might do it somewhere like Brazil or Abu Dhabi or something like that. So, but I'll be trying to do all the hot laps on this game, all the hot laps I've done. So I'll try and upload those. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope these setups are also helping. But sometimes the thing is though, the setups are not always good for everyone. For me, the setup, whatever I've used for this one, is good for me. It's not about all speed, because sometimes you can create a setup that is more about speed than what you prefer. For me, this is a setup that I prefer driving as. So this is around what I think my driving style would be more suited to, and that's what I felt was better. So the setup's not the fastest setup, because if you were going one more wing, it would be more faster. But you'll see our wings in a minute. So for me, this is a setup that was more preferential to my driving style. So here we go towards the end of the lap on the replay screen, and coming around the last corner, hanging it nicely, and we're going to jump to our setup right now. So here we go, getting our engineer past our nice setup screen, loading our setup. And as you can see, we've run 3-2 wings, so a bit more front end grip for me. For this game, I just prefer a bit more front end grip than the rear, so I do prefer that on this game. 3-2 just feels better, checking into corners, high speed corners, low speed corners. That's my personal opinion. So that's 3-2, and then we've got 70 to 84%, 70 on throttle. You don't want it too on throttle, you don't want too much, because then it kicks a lot of oversteer, and on a circuit doing low speed corners you don't want too much oversteer, and 84% gives you better turn in. Camber's virtually the same as 2014, so they're not really going to change that too much on this game personally, so that's what I think. Just 2014 camber and stuff and tow. And then 11.7, 11.8, so 11.7, 11.7, so 7 would be higher for high speed, and 11.8 again for high speed corners, so you want that higher on the anti-robot and suspension on the rear, and the rear rear of the anti-roll bar and the rear of the suspension, so you want it a bit higher. 17.8, 17.8 for tyre pressure is pretty much normal when standard, so you don't really want to mess around too much with that. It doesn't really matter. And then 5 ballast, which is not too bad. You could do 4, but 5 for me felt better for the braking. So that's set up for the United States Grand Prix. I hope that, guys, helps you a little bit. So moving on to where we stand in the world. So here we go. After this, so time trial. And we stand 18th in the world, so 137.289 puts us 18th, so not too bad. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next hot lap. Thanks guys, and see you in a bit.